So we will continue the part 2, that is about the MCQ and movement disorders. Part 1 we discussed the total 8 or 9 MCQ. Let's start from here. So the question is, athetosis associated with option A hypertonia, option B hypotonia, and option C both. So basically in athetosis there may be a chances of hypertonia sometime and sometime hypotonia. So the correct answer is option C, that is both. The next question, that is, in athetosis which parts are more affected? Option A distal more than the proximal, option B proximal is more than the distal, and option C proximal is equal to the distal. So basically in athetosis the distal part or distal extremities are more affected than the proximal. So the correct answer is option A. The next question is 11. Athetosis is occur due to lesion in A. Spinal cord, B. Liver, C. Corpus striatum, and D. Pons. So correct answer is option C, corpus striatum. If the lesion is present in that might lead to the athetosis movement disorder. Question number 12. Involuntary, sustained and repetitive twisting movement called as option A athetosis, option B dystonia, option C myoclonus, and option D chorea. Twisting and sustained. So let's discuss first what is dystonia. Basically dystonia is hyperkinetic type of disorder. Involuntary, sustained and twisting movement seen in dystonia. It associates with intentional tremor. Intentional tremor means tremor which is seen during movement. Muscle tone abnormal. Lesion present in globus pallidum and corpus striatum. So the answer is involuntary sustained repetitive movement known as dystonia. Option C is correct. The next question is, which is not a subtype of focal dystonia? Okay, so first we discuss the type of dystonia. So basically we have 5 types of dystonia: focal, generalized, segmental, hemidystonia, and multifocal. Focal include 4 subtypes, okay, that we discuss later. Second is generalized, that is present in all the body. Third is segmental, so dystonia is present 2 parts of the body. Fourth is hemidystonia, means one side of the body, arm and foot is affected, only one side, that's why it is known as hemi, like a half. And fifth type is multifocal. Multi means more than one, so different body part at the same time that is affected, known as multifocal dystonia. Now, focal dystonia has 4 subtypes. First is blepharospasm, second is writer's cramp, third is spasmodic torticollis, and fourth is oromandibular and laryngeal. So first is blepharospasm. Basically it is dystonia of muscle around the eye, and rapid blinking of eye is the sign of blepharospasm. Next is writer's cramp, that is related to the some task specific activity, and it is a dystonia of the upper limb. And example is writing. If patient try to write something, so the dystonia is occur, that is writer's cramp. Third is spasmodic torticollis. Torticollis means related to the something neck. So head rotation plus flexion or extension movement which is associated with the headache and dizziness, that known as the spasmodic torticollis. And last is oromandibular and laryngeal dystonia. So these are the types of focal dystonia. Now, which is not a subtype of focal dystonia? Option A writer's cramp, option B multifocal, option C blepharospasm, and option D laryngeal. Which is not a subtype of focal? So the correct answer is option B multifocal, because it is a type of dystonia. It is not the subtype of focal. So the option B is not a subtype of focal dystonia. Next question, one patient who complained dystonia of right arm and right foot. So what it is? How you diagnose? So option A is segmental dystonia, option B it is generalized dystonia, option C it is hemidystonia, or option D it is multifocal dystonia. So the correct answer is option C, that is hemidystonia, because hemi means half side of the body is affected. So patient complain the dystonia of the right arm and right foot. That means one side of the body, that is right side, is affected. So that's why it is known as hemidystonia. Option C is correct. Next question is Wilson disease caused by aluminium metabolism, magnesium metabolism, copper metabolism, or calcium metabolism. Now we discuss basically what is Wilson disease. Basically, Wilson disease, it is a hepatolenticular degeneration caused by faulty copper metabolism. Okay, remember this. And degeneration of liver and the basal ganglia. Wilson disease is inherited as an autosomal recessive disorder, in that abnormal increase in the amount of copper absorption from the intestinal tract. So elevation in the amount of copper નું elevation થઈ જશે in the blood serum and which deposited into the tissue. So the neuronal degeneration is present in globus pallidus and putamen, and to a lesser extent in the caudate nucleus. The classical signs of the Wilson disease, that is Kayser-Fleischer's ring, that is a brownish green or brownish red color ring found in sclerocorneal junction. See in this diagram, it is brownish green or brownish red color ring જોવા મળશે around the sclerocorneal junction. Then personality changes and difficulty in coordination, speaking and swallowing. So these are the signs and symptoms of Wilson disease. And medical management of Wilson disease, that is reduced copper intake, and other is penicillinamine plus vitamin B6. So now you can answer this question. Wilson disease caused by. So option C is correct answer. It is caused by the copper metabolism. That is abnormal copper metabolism. Next question is Wilson disease medical treatment. Option A, reduce copper intake. Option B, increase copper intake. Option C, vitamin B6 plus penicillinamine. And option D, A and C both. So correct answer is option D, A and C both. Option B is not the correct, because already in Wilson disease copper is high. Okay, so if we increase copper intake, it worsen the condition. So option B is wrong. Correct answer is A and C. Question number 17. What is Kayser-Fleischer ring in Wilson disease? Yellow ring in sclerocorneal junction, blue ring in sclerocorneal junction, or the brownish red ring in the splenocorneal junction. We see in diagram. So the correct answer is option C, brownish red color ring around the sclerocorneal junction, that is known as the Kayser-Fleischer's ring, which is the most important sign of Wilson disease. Question number 18. Which surgical treatment used in hyperkinetic disorder? DBS, that is deep brain stimulation, laminectomy, or A and B both? Which is most used surgical treatment in hyperkinetic disorder? Option A correct, DBS, that is deep brain stimulation. I make a video regarding DBS, what is DBS, so you can refer my videos for more information. Question number 19. What is myoclonus? Now we see first what is myoclonus. So basically the myoclonus is the hyperkinetic type of disorder, and it is the shock like movement. Okay, brief and shock like movement. So here option A is sudden brief shock like movement, option B rapid involuntary movement, and option C slow involuntary twisting movement. So what is myoclonus? So the correct answer is option A, sudden brief shock like movement, known as myoclonus. Next question. Which are the type of myoclonus? Option A, palatal myoclonus, option B, spinal myoclonus, option C, slip myoclonus, option D, essential myoclonus, and option E, all of the above. So all are the type of myoclonus. So the answer is option E, all of the above. So these are the some MCQs related to the movement disorder, and that disorder is hyperkinetic type of disorder. So if you like my video, please subscribe and comment your score below. Okay, if you answer without the theory. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe my channel.